anyway. It's not, the wood gets here. I'm going to be the seat on security cam. I keep forgetting I got cams in here. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, man. I never get a chance to see any of this, man. Okay, first things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I had no idea they did all that playing over there like that. These are the squirrels and the crows on my side of the house. So we get about 30 crows that'll come in. They'll land in, I don't know what they eat, but they come in, I guess bugs or whatever. And then we get a bunch of geese. Oh, there's a black squirrel. What the freak? There's a black squirrel right over there playing. We knew we had some black squirrels over in here, man. This is awesome. So all that's crows. We get about 30, 40 crows that'll come in here and land in. Usually they're along the side of the gate. They come in here and land first. Then they take off and the geese come in. But there's black squirrels over there. What the freak? Those are rare too. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I can come over here, read my email. I said, at the end of the day, I can't stand when people say, oh, the technology. Yeah, how's it dark if I can see my email from here? Okay, whatever. I'm going to go back into my video because we got some work to do right now. So let me get over here and let me grab my channel. I was over here watching something on this one. I think this one over here. I'm going to go feed my squirrels. There we go. I'll put this back in. I want to look at this right here for the day. All right, so I got to get over here and I got to grind my shelf. I'm going to go feed my animals real quick. They're out there today. Oh, yeah. Man, I had a short trip to Insanity. All right, we got that all cleaned up. Man. Birds. Oh, okay, let's see how we're gonna do this thing. All right, so we got everything removed out of the house. We're good. And just to add real quick, this is the last time I speak of this, because I don't have time for this. I got work to do. We got rid of all screens, all of them. This screen over here was an elite screen. It's actually generic. I removed all my screens from my house. Because in the day, I'm building either building or painting. And look at the improvement. I got a much bigger screen, multi-screen setup. So let's see. Since Lowe's is going to be dropping off my stuff today, I'm going to put another order in for the simulator to start getting that ready, because we should have that painted. Art should be done. It should take about a day to do the artwork and for the floor and all that stuff like that. That's no time. Then after that, we have to start getting that ready. I love this right here. Look at this. I love to be a sea up here and look at my fish. I can look out the window. I love this. This is what I'm talking about. End of the day, not trapped in the dark. What the heck must be stuck in the dark all day? All right, so this is done. So right now we're building our stand. We got our grinder here. This is the precision tool we're going to need for making our flying saucers, reactors, all that cool stuff. You got to have one of these babies at the end of the day. Man. I can make it there. Let's see, did I bring up all the everything I need from here and crews? Okay, let's see here. It's real. Either behind us or in front of us. Yeah, like I said, all that nonsense, like I said, like that, I'm not going back and forth. I'll do that nonsense. I told you, I'm done with that. I took all that stuff, I threw it in the trash. I'm done. That's it. Give me no back and forth. When you see me again, you'll see me in court. That's it. That's the final lie. That's it. I'm not going to go. I can go right now if I wanted to retaliate for that. I could go downstairs and take your product out of the trash. This is how dumb things would be. Take your product out of the trash, do some demonstration, which we all know at the end of the day what this product is. For what? Waste my entire day doing something stupid when I've already proved my point already. We're done. You canceled your orders. You can't back your product. And your product matched a house paint that had nothing in it. That's it. That's the end of it. The only way you could get around that is that you back everything up we asked you to do. And we know we're not going to do that. So moving on. We don't have time for it. So your stuff stays in the trash. The trashman comes to pick it up. And that's the end of it. And when you see me again, we'll be in court. That's it. So back to work. You guys can rant and carry on what you want to do. I don't care. You and the other one can both rant all you want. At the end of the day, you canceled your orders. Can't back your product up. All right? That's the end of it. So I don't know how you deal with that. But process it somehow. All right, let me see. We got all that done. We got the one piece for that one. This should hold up. Shouldn't be a problem at all. I'm going to have to drop some really long screws in there into the wall, but I shouldn't have a problem. This is the other part here. We're going to have to do grind work on right there. So that's what we're going to have to work on right now. All right. Let me see, glasses. Oh, we definitely gotta have glasses for this, because I am not losing an eyeball with this stuff. I'd rather just cut it off, but I don't like using the cutters, because when the cutters they give you with this are crap. You need the real good ones. The ones that have to snap in half. You don't want something that's going around 100 miles an hour to snap off and go in a different direction. If you got glasses on, you still got flesh. So you don't want that crap going on today. I'm just gonna grind it down a little bit. I'm gonna have to do this outside. You know why? Because I got sparks flying all over the place. The next thing I need is a fire. Okay, let's go outside. Actually, we're doing a good grind too on that one. We're going outside because I didn't think about that. I was like, hey, genius, you're inside with a whole bunch of paper in here. You know what? You burn your house to the ground. Let's go outside and do this. All right, we just go on the front porch and get it done. Ugh. Out on the deck. Really don't want to be on the front porch. My neighbors are nice people, but they like to ask a lot of questions, sometimes too much. You're out there trying to work and they want to ask you 100,000 questions and they want to give you advice on how she's done and blah, 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 blah. I love them and all, but they're a little bit crazy sometimes. 100,000 questions. So we're going out on the deck to do this. I didn't think about when all the sparks are flying all over the place. I got freaking, oh, my place catching fire. Oh, and I picked the worst day to do this. It's a colder than a mother outside. Castle. Who can it be? Oh yeah. All right, that's Lowe's delivery on their way. It's all coming together. Yeah. So Lowe's delivery will be here pretty soon. I get to start working on the screen downstairs. Get to get that thing grinding, get hooked up. This is so much fun, man. I'm telling you, I love this. I tell you, God is good. God is good. God. That's why I said, man, I'm not getting involved in dumb nonsense anymore. No, if I got a problem with you, I'll see you in court. That's it. Done case. Until I got things to do. Ha! Got things to build, things to make. You know what? I'm thinking about building me a catapult. I haven't built one of those in a long time. That's a lot of freaking work, man. But it's a project, man. You ever built a catapult before? Yes. I love medieval weapons. And it actually worked, too. I built a small one. I'm going to build a nice replica one. The size of a shopping cart. Build a medieval catapult, take it out to the park and launch it. Do 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 do. I make myself an apple pie, and for today, because I want some pie, some Bailey's want some pie, some fresh apples. Make some apple pie. All right, so that's coming in today. We start working on the screen today. Get that knocked out. Bam, bam, bam. Get this done right here. I'm happy. All my orders are taken care of. All my orders are done. That shipping out every day is a beauty. I love it. I freaking love it. I don't have to worry about that no more with the postal workers anymore. I've working everything out. Hey, that's funny. The more the naysayers see me like this, the angrier they get. And the more emails they send me. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I told you. We're done. After those tests and everything we just went through, what else would I be wasting any more time on you for? For what for? House paint. Come on. House paint. All right, let's get this done. Shoot. If I was making gray screen paint, I would have quit. I would have been done. Sorry. I would have gave up the business or gotten to something else. Because, man, that was work. But you know what? Yeah, I got it backed it up. All right, let me see. We're good. We got the drawer here. We got the glasses on. Let me see. Where's the drawer at? We get over here, Bird. All right, I don't want to be out here drawing. I got cool air blasting from both sides of my house. Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. I mean, never really dawned on me, you know what I mean? Like that stuff called Network Gate has been out for years. At any given time, 7 years back. I mean, at the time, like I said, everybody was making black and white mixes back then. That's what's the thing back then, 7 years back. Everybody was doing it. But if anybody had just, I wonder if I got to look at the date of that paint. When did that paint was made? Because that paint was made around that era. Wow, that could have knocked out a contract. Man, the damage would have caused would have been unbelievable. Because in the day, everybody was mixing bare, silver, green, and black paint. That's how everybody was doing it. That was the whole thing. You know what I mean? And now you have paints out there that are just the same thing at the end of the day. And people, and keep in mind, that's why we do the demonstrations with the black paint. That's why. That's why I told you those tests are very important. When you see me out there buying black paint and making different black paints and putting it against my screen and doing all that crazy stuff, that's why. Because easily someone can say at the end of the day, hey, I can just buy black paint and do the same thing. Oh, no, the heck you can't at the end of the day. So, you have to be to back your product up. And that's why you keep hearing me on camera saying over and over again, back your product, back your product, back your product, back your product. But man, if someone did that back then, 7 years ago, yeah, this would have never existed. I wouldn't be in this business. I'd probably be doing something else completely different. I had 2 degrees, so I probably would have done one of those. But other than that, yeah, it was an easy match. Unbelievable. Yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit at the end of the day because not with the product we have. The product we have is great, but if I didn't go in that same direction, if I had never got that black diamond sample sheet, I still would have been making gray screen paints. I'll lie to you not. That's what changed my course. That's what did it. It was meant to be. But now, heck, you can go in there and get a color swap for just about any color gray screen paint out there, and it'll do the exact same thing gray screen paint will do at the end of the day. Whew, that's scary, But that's what I said at the end of the day. Knowing this, them having this information and knowing this, because I'm not the first person to figure this out. Come on. Having this information and knowing this is why you need to do tests. This is why you have to do this to make sure that you're separated from everybody else. That black cloth sitting there on that table, see it right there? I can take that black cloth and I can drape it down on one of my screens and it's not going to match. You have to have that kind of company to test. Stuff has to be tested, and if that confidence is going to work that way. Okay, let's get the grinding because I got to get here for the truck that's here. So I got work to do today, and I got to take this off my fire stick. Man, yeah, you can't say like, hey, is that paint or is that? At the end of the day, you can't. How you gonna know the difference? right, that's it. Grindy, grindy. Man, it's cool caught up there. There's a extension cord upstairs. So that's one project. That's done. It's finished. Well, that's done. I'll put this over here. I am going to have to finish this demonstration at a later time because I have to get ready for the truck to get here to get my lumber, so I can get ready for that. But just show you the results, nice and grind down because I don't want that sticking to my projector. And I guess I'm going to prime this and paint this, and then we're done. And I do this now. Just wait for my lumber to get here, which will be here in a few minutes, and get ready for that. All right, well, with that being said, I'll be back on later on because right now I gotta wait for the truck to get here. I was gonna mount that, but I gotta wait now for the truck to get here. I'm gonna order some paint too, so I can finish the upstairs and get that done. So we have that out of the way too. I think I'm gonna do that and put an order for some showstopper. Now we can paint that out, get that done. All right, hope you enjoyed that right there. Gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless.